In the creative fields, the assumption of competition can be deeply ingrained. Photographers especially can see each other as rivals. We each strive for recognition, for clients, and to make ever better photographs. Through the years, though, I've come to a surprising truth. Collaboration with my peers doesn't hinder growth, it drives it forward. Working together with talented people, especially those I admire and respect, has been one key to unlocking creativity I don't think I would have reached alone. Let's talk about it. I have a relationship with a couple of photographers where I'll be at a wedding and text them a photo of the back of my camera showing off a photo I took. Or maybe they'll start the process by sending me one first. Either way, shortly later on, they'll text me a photo from their wedding across town outdoing what I sent them. Then I'll work to make a better image to send them and outdo what they sent me. This is an everybody wins situation. The couple gets better images, and they do so because, in real time, my friend and I are trying to one-up the other with cool photos. It could be a moment I've captured, or a portrait I've set up, or some kind of interesting lighting pattern with gels and grids, or just a cool ring shot. When working alongside photographers I admire, especially if they're friends, I find myself viewing the immediate world a bit differently. It's like their creativity rubs off on me and I see the scene in a new way. Or because I'm in the moment, I'll take a creative risk I might not have before. When you're able to bounce ideas off each other and share your individual perspectives, you both come away with it with a broader understanding of problem solving to create a particular image, plus more creative energy. The idea that we as photographers are always in competition for clients, awards, or the best shot is a myth that, if held on too tightly, can stifle creativity. The truth is there's plenty of space for everyone, and our individual visions and styles make us uniquely valuable to our individual clients. When we work together instead of against each other, we create a richer, more diverse photography community. In fact, I found that sharing techniques or even discussing challenges with others helps me refine my skills. Photographers sometimes fear that collaboration means giving away your trade secrets, your secret sauce. But the reality is that no two photographers will ever create exactly the same image, even if they're standing in the same place at the same time. What I've learned through years of collaborative effort is that encouraging and supporting each other doesn't take anything away from our individual successes, it only enhances them. There's an unspoken accountability that comes from working with someone whose work you admire. You want to show up at your best and maybe take risks you might not take when working alone. I've sometimes pushed myself further just because another photographer was there experimenting with something new, whether it was an interesting way of lighting or, seeing the image later, an unconventional processing technique. The process of reviewing and examining each other's work hones our skills. Honest feedback and critique from peers who understand what it is you do and what you're trying to accomplish is invaluable. Another photographer's perspective, again, especially if they're a friend and you're more inclined to hear what they have to say, can bring clarity to your work. This could be composition, storytelling, or honing a technical skill. It's through the shared constructive feedback that we elevate not only ourselves, but also the collective standard of our work. For example, while everything I've delivered to clients up until recently has been digital, I have film photography experience from way back, and I'm doing more of that work these days. In connecting with similarly minded photographers, I can share my experiences from back in the day, and in turn receive information about different film stocks and can geek out with people about vintage cameras. If I'm photographing a wedding with a friend, I get to see how they pose and light portraits. And once they review the images later, they'll see how I composed and lit the details. If a friend is photographing a wedding with me, I get to observe how they work the room in relation to where I am as the primary. If they have a better way of doing so than how I tend to do it, I file that away for the next time I'm in that position. As someone who is the sole employee of their own business, the quintessential solopreneur, that doesn't have to mean that the creative side of what I do also has to be solitary. Working within a community of photographers, especially those whose work I admire and respect, creates an environment where creativity flourishes. By embracing collaboration over competition, we push each other to break new ground, elevate our craft, and ultimately achieve more than we likely could have alone. My challenge to you, as it often is to myself, is to share ideas and see where collaboration can take you. You may be surprisingly satisfied with the results. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your taking the time to listen. If you liked what you heard in this video, please like and subscribe. Have you experienced the benefits of collaboration, or do you prefer working solo? Let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to see more videos like this and hear more stories, check out this other one I made for you. This is Ask a Wedding Photographer. I'm Seth Kaye, and I'm here to help.